When he got to the farmer's house, he said, I need a job. The farmer says, the only job that I have for you is down at the pig pen. I need somebody to feed my hogs. And the Bible said he went down and fed the hogs. He was so hungry, the Bible said he would have eaten of the husk. In other words, is there anybody here that knows what slop looked like? The man was so hungry, the Bible said he would have eaten the husk, the slop. He would have made a meal out of the slop. But it's just like Jesus. The Bible said before he took a bite of it, he came to himself and he said, wait a minute, my daddy has servants eating better than this. And knowing his daddy was a just man, he said, I'll get up and I'm going back home. He said, when I get home, I'm going to tell daddy I'm no longer fit to be your son. Just make me a servant. But the Bible said, hallelujah. Would you do me a favor? Do me a favor, Anthony. Go stand back there. Stand back there by Brother Marshall. The Bible said that the boy said, I'm going home. I'm going to my daddy. Wait a minute now. He's been with the hogs. Anybody ever smelt the hogs? He had been with the hogs. He'd been laying around with the hogs. So by now, he's stinking. He's been so desperate. He don't have any shoes on his feet. He's broken down his robe, his royal robe that he wore at home. He no longer has his robe. He's dirty, stinking, barefooted, saying, I'm going back home. Keep in mind, now he smells so bad that you can't get close to him. But he said, I know my daddy. If I can just get home. And the Bible said, come on, let's look at the love of the Father. The Bible said that the Father, Brother Donovan, the Father looked up and saw his boy a long ways off. That tells me he had been looking for him all the time. He had been waiting for him all the time. But keep in mind, he no longer walks like my son. The world has worn him down. He no longer looks like my son. But I know that's my boy. He might be messed up, but that's my boy. You may not want to be bothered, but that's my boy. And the Bible said he ran, fell on his neck and said, come on, boy. He didn't smell him. He didn't care what he looked like. He said, this is my boy. Go get the fatted calf. Let's have a party for my boy that was lost is now. He was lost, but now he's found. Somebody in here, the Lord is trying to tell you, the world has made a mess out of your life, but it's time to come home. He's waiting on you. You ought to get up even right now and say, Lord, I'm coming home. I deserve. I just heard the Lord. I just heard the Lord. This is what you ought to tell yourself. I deserve better than this. I deserve better than this. I'm a king's kid. I deserve better than this. I had folk praying for me. I deserve better than this. I can't go out like this. I deserve better. Somebody prayed. Somebody talked to God. And you ought to say, devil, you're going to have to turn me loose because I'm coming to Jesus. You deserve better than what you have. And I ain't talking about material. You deserve a better life than what you have. Somebody prayed for you that you would not end up in a mess. But it doesn't matter that you end up in the mess, because we serve a God that says there is nothing. Nothing. I haven't lost my mind, but it's just like fire shut up in my bones, trying to tell somebody, my God, you don't have to go out like this. Oh, God, there is a better way. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right now,